Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 1, Episode 5 of Viking Gods, and we are playing the TSR classic minigame from 1982 of the Battle of Ragnarok. Turn 4, we had some casualties. The Storm Giant, Frost Giant casualties have come across. Let's see if the forces of Asgard can turn it around. We still have the major monsters coming off the bridge, so we'll jump right into Turn 5. Quick shout out to our bookstore, Pontus Fathom Press. You've got the Locksmith Saga, Carolina Tobacco Geist, Killingworth Bogman, Dead Sons 11, as well as our Cthulhu Series 1, Catu Journals out of Lovecraft Providence, and our newest series, the Necronomicon Fragments. Go check those out in the links. They help to support the channel. Get some Christmas gifts in that you may have forgotten. Will help us out a lot. And let's get into round number 5. You can always like and subscribe this video. Check us out on Rumble and Odyssey. We're trying to grow ourselves on the alt video platforms as well. And if you ring the bell, you'll get notified when we have some new content like Joan of Arc gameplay. We're going to be playing the Apocalypse. So I'll be painting up the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse if you're into the miniature side of things, as well as Song of Ice and Fire, probably other rounds of War of the Ring. We just finished Twilight Imperium, so yeah, good stuff. So thank you guys for your watching and for comments below. I like to read all the comments, and especially when you guys keep me honest on the rules. So let's jump into it. We start off the top of the order with the Chaos player goes first. Before I jump into the turn, I did want to check on Frey has this storm. The Frey special storm is placed on the target. If you place this storm, if he doesn't move, he can stop one enemy on the next turn. Okay, so if Frey doesn't move, he can stop a target on his next move. So that's kind of cool to know. Maybe he will try to like put it on one of the pieces somewhere. Okay, so here's the Frey's storm token. So he can place this up to 5 spaces away, and it will stop the, just for one turn, sorry, I had it upside down. Storm Frey, it says. All right, so cool. So we'll go with the Chaos player first. We'll have the Stone Giant. I kind of want to have the Stone Giant attack the dwarves, so I'll move him out. Let's move Surtur 1, 2. Actually, we can move him this way instead of that way. We'll move him to try to take on Odin. We'll move a Fire Giant in as well. And let's move 1, 2, 1, 2. Try to take out the Shield Guard of Frey. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's move the Fenris Wolf up. 1, 2. Garn 1, 2, and the Midgard Serpent is the last to leave the Rainbow Bridge. Let's try a good strategy for knocking out some of our other characters. Let's have this Frost Giant take on that lone human there, and let's have these Frost Giants both take on Forseti. We'll try that one. Okay, so let's start out with Surtur, the Stone Giant and the Fire Giant. So that he'll get a +1 from being beside Surtur. So it's 3 and 3 is 6, plus the Stone Giant is 7. So that's 7 against Odin's 4. It's 3 versus 4. So this is quite doomful for Odin. So they get a +3 if they can take him out. And they get a 4, which is just Defender Retreats. So he is very lucky that he did not get that. So Odin has to retreat 1 space. Not the result that they probably wanted, but close enough. They have these 2 Fire Giants here around Skirnir, one of our custom pieces. This fighter is loyal to Frey and always fights as a shield bearer. He can add to Frey's defense. Well, now there's going to be 4 versus 1, which is a +3 again. +3, let's do the roll. We get a 4. Oh, again, Defender retreats, so they're lucky Skirnir can retreat back. So let's have him retreat, and we can go up to the fire giants above. Fire giants were both targeting Forseti. So Forseti, it's going to be 4 versus 2, which is +2. That's a 3 +2 defender retreats. So Forseti back across the river. And finally, this frost giant will take on this human +1. They get a 2 defender retreat, so that human is pushed back. That's going to be all the attacks for the chaos player. So let's move into the motions of the other players. Let's have Dvalin and the dwarves will move down as such. We'll have Odin move back against Surtur. Okay, Frey. Frey is going to actually put his spell on Surtur. So he's going to actually put the spell on Surtur, so he cannot move. Let's have 2 and Thor go down 1, 2. And maybe Thor will stay there and just take out this giant here. Let's have him move in 1. Let's have this one move in 1, 2. Let's have this one move in 1, 2. And we'll have him move back 1. And these will all move 1, 2. Let's give them a buffer zone so that they don't crowd the field too much. And why not move Forseti in here too? Okay, so let's go ahead and have these 3 at the top. 4 versus 2, that's +2 on the chart. A 1, defender dies. So we've lost another fire giant. So these 3 have gone. Let's have these 3 attacking this one. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 2 is 5, so that's a +5. We get a 2, defender dies. So this frost giant is also gone. Lastly, Thor Forseti. They will 5, 6, 7 versus 2. That's a 5. They roll a 6, defender retreats. Okay, and then finally we'll have 3 versus 2. That's a +1. A 6, attacker retreats. So 2 moves out here. We'll have Frey cannot go. He's put his thing on this. Let's also have this teleporting. We'll have this guy teleport down to here. So that'll be Odin and the dog. Let's move him here instead. He can teleport to here. So that's 5, 6 versus 3 against Surtur. So it's +3. So let's see what happens. +3. We get a 5. Defender retreats. So he'll still have that storm on him, but he can retreat there. So he has Frey's storm for next turn. That'll block him. And that is going to do it for the forces of Asgard, I believe. Yeah, I want to move these guys down 1 each. Although I didn't move them before. I just want to kind of position them that way because these guys are coming this way just in case. Okay, so that's going to do it for them. Let's go ahead and roll Frey's rolls. So we'll check out her chart here. Keep that down as reference. So we get a 5, which is moving back 1. We get a 4, which takes out Tyr. Wow, that is a huge blow. So our God of War is out of the game. And then finally, last roll, we get a 2, which the forces will move to a 1. They'll influence her to move up as a 1. So Hela claims another victim in the realm of the dead. Let's go ahead and wrap up the turn by placing 2 more tokens on the Bifrost Bridge. So it's going to collapse in the next 2 rounds. So we've got to get the heroes off of that. And that's going to wrap it up for turn 5. We'll see you in turn number 6. Thanks for watching, and click the link to go on forward. If you're watching the playlist, thanks for watching Viking Gods, and we'll see you in the next round. Bye-bye.